Thanks for joining us here tonight on your WLOX News at 6.
The trial date for Bryson Rivers, the man accused of murdering 22-year-old Lauren Johansson, has been pushed back in Forest County.
His trial, which was originally set for next month, has now been pushed back to March. It was also revealed in court today that the state will be seeking the death penalty. Lauren's father, Dr. Lance Johansson, says he just wants to see justice for his daughter.
You know, I just think that it'd be nice to have the trial before March 3rd, I guess they said, considering they're going to be almost 2 years out from the time that he killed my daughter.
While Johansson's body was found in Harrison County, her murder is believed to have happened in Forest County.
Fire crews are continuing to battle a brush fire near Cemetery Road in Harrison County. Officials say that fire is 90% contained and at one time was burning at least 485 acres. No homes are said to be in any danger. The cause of the fire still under investigation.
Now, South Mississippi's dry conditions are helping increase the risk of those fires.
For more on the impacts of our weather conditions, let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Eric Johnson.
Well, it certainly doesn't help that September ends up being one of the driest Septembers on record for South Mississippi. In fact, for Gulfport Biloxi International, September 2025 will be the 9th driest on record. Records go back to 1893. For the whole month there, we've only picked up 0.64 inches of rain, so not even an entire inch of rain for Gulfport Biloxi. Now from Moss Point, we end up at the 8th driest September on record, with an inch and almost 3/4 of an inch of rain for the month of September. We should be closer to about 5 or over 5 inches of rain for the month. Now looking outside now on our temperature map, notice everyone's pretty much in the 80s this afternoon. We've had some clouds start to move in, and that's kind of helped the temperatures out a little bit, but those clouds are not producing much in the way of rain. In fact, things are looking dry overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, but we do have rain chances coming back into the forecast as we work our way into the weekend across South Mississippi. Beautiful views on all of our tower cams this evening. We're going to have a complete update on the forecast coming up in just a little bit.
A community event tonight bringing people to Biloxi High School to help raise awareness on mental health. Tyler Bell joins us with a preview of that event.
Yes, all the preparations are getting into place now. We're about 30 minutes out now from Biloxi High School's Be the Light event. It is a part of National Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, and they've been doing events like these all throughout September. And the goal of them is just to connect people, connect students, and let them know that if they're going through something, that they're not alone, even though they may feel it. There's going to be a guest speaker today, as well as several things to memorialize people, friends, family members that have been lost in the battle with either depression, bad mental health, and eventually to suicide. The event does get started here in 30 minutes. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good turnout. There's already this many people around helping out. We'll have updates on that later too. So for now, live from Biloxi, Tyler Bell, WLOX News Now.
The Loveless oak tree has provided shade in Ocean Springs for decades, but the city says it's in bad shape now and needs to be removed due to the hazard it creates for those in the community.
And Parker Boyd spoke with some residents who say they hate to see it go.
Lee O'Connor loves the oak trees in downtown Ocean Springs, but she says Washington Avenue's Loveless oak stands out from others.
The tree just has a lot of sentimental meaning to me.
O'Connor says she and her grandfather would spend lots of time under the tree when she was a child. She's sad after learning the Ocean Springs Board of Aldermen voted to remove the tree during a meeting on Monday. Arborists declared it in imminent danger during a recent downtown tree survey.
I hate to see it go. My grandfather, it was the last place that I saw him alive the day before he died.
Arborists say they found the presence of structural damage, decay, and a large cavity in the trunk, and that it could fall on nearby businesses and vehicles.
I understand when somebody deems it a hazard that it has to come down.
Carson Neves has worked on Washington Avenue for 12 years. He says the Loveless tree has been a staple for as long as he can remember.
First emotion is sadness, but if it is dying and it is kind of causing disruption, it's understandable.
There's no way of saving it.
Ocean Springs Mayor Bobby Cox says the tree's condition is getting worse over time. He says workers are going to trim parts of the tree's limbs to keep tourists safe during upcoming events like Cruising the Coast and the Peter Anderson Festival.
If that tree fell on somebody, it wouldn't just get one or two people. It would probably get a whole bunch of folks with the crowds we will have down there. And we're not willing to take that risk.
And I wouldn't want anything to happen where someone would be harmed.
The city says artists will have an opportunity to turn the wood into keepsakes after the tree is removed.
If they are actually using it as more of a memory keepsake, I think that's healthy in the long run.
We will replace that tree. We got a lot of good life out of it, and we'll plant another one and hopefully get the same amount out of it or more.
While the loveless tree is set to come down, residents like O'Connor hold memories that will forever hold its presence. In Ocean Springs, Parker Boyd, WLOX News Now.
And the city officials say so far there's no timeline on when the entire tree will be removed.
International diplomacy being showcased on the coast today in Hancock County. A sailor from the Royal Canadian Navy training alongside sailors at the Naval Oceanography Mine Warfare Center. Together, they launched unmanned underwater vehicles into the Pearl River. Using sonar or sound navigation and ranging, they collected sound waves to communicate and measure distances to objects underwater.
Canada and the U.S. have always been really close allies. Interoperability, partnership is very important to both countries, and the opportunity to work together only strengthens that relationship.
The sailors that are a part of the Naval Oceanography enterprise are some of the best and brightest in the Navy, and when we have an opportunity for familiarization with an allied and partner Navy, we really are excited to do that.
This chance to work together and train together doesn't happen often, and when it does, the sailors say that the bond between Canada and the U.S. grows even stronger.
Coming up, what a new partnership with a federal agency means for the state auditor's office.
Plus, the Poplarville community sharing reactions tonight with a date now set on when the city will once again have a permanent post office.